Welcome back, my amazing first grade artists. It's time for our winter art project, Winter Polar Bear Part 1. Our learning goal for this project is we are creating a drawing. A drawing is when we produce an artwork through drawing that utilizes types of lines, shapes, textures, and patterns. Our learning targets for this project are, I can use good craftsmanship, and I can get ideas from my imagination. What is a line? A line is an element of art defined by a point moving in space. It is probably the most fundamental of the elements of design, as it is usually the starting place for much of artistic creation. Lines can be vertical, horizontal, diagonal, or curved. What is a shape? A shape is a two-dimensional area confined by an actual line or implied line, an edge, for example. In drawing, shapes are created when the ends of lines are joined to enclosed areas. As you can see, there are two shapes on this slide, a square and a circle. Both are created shapes, and they are made by when your pencil mark touches your paper and starts to draw. A shape is when that line that you started with goes around and then comes back and creates a closed space. The materials you'll need today are white paper, a pencil, and a Sharpie. All right, it's time to begin. All right, boys and girls, now we're ready to start our polar bear in the snow drawing. First, you're going to need a piece of white unlined paper, and I want you to set it up vertically, which is long way up and down, or hamburger style. In our first step, we're going to start on the bottom of the paper, and we're going to make a big curved line that starts at the bottom and goes up like a big hill and curves around to the other end of the paper. So it goes up and around and back down. Our next step towards the center, we're going to create a sort of oval shape, but it also has a little wider part at the top, and you'll see what I mean when I draw it. So it curves around and it goes down. So it's almost like an oval, but it's a little wider at the top. Our next step, we're going to create a longer oval right at the top for the nose. We're going to add two ovals at the top for our polar bear's eyes. Next, we're going to start with the ears, and we're going to start with the inside of the ear and work our way out. So what we're going to do is make a small curved line, so it's not too big on both sides. And now we're going to make that same shape on the outside of it to make the outer part of our ear. Next, we're going to add two circles on the side for some rosy cheeks. And we're going to add a curved line at the bottom to kind of show a little bit of our polar bear's belly. Now I want you to add some snowflakes in the background, and you can create your snowflakes by making little circles to create your snow. Or you can make a snowflake by making an X, a line in the middle, and a line through the center. So you can make your snowflakes either way. You could do one way, you could do both ways. And that completes your polar bear in the snow drawing. Make sure you put your project in your art box until next week. See you next time. Have a good week.